Hey YouTube, this is a remake video of the bearing removal tool version 2.0. I made a couple mistakes in the last video. I wanted to redo it and just add a few more items of interest or information. This is the newest version, and originally it started out with this version I made for myself, and I thought it worked so well. I enjoyed it. I thought, well, maybe some people on the internet might like it, so I posted it on eBay. So this one is basically set up just to remove a 188 bearing. And this one will do both with the removal of this portion here. So I'll just do a little quick demonstration, starting with the 608. Let's see, this little nylon sheet, this little nylon sleeve is for the 188 bearing, so we don't need that for the 608. Use this for the 608. Okay, take this flange nut, center it over the 608 bearing, and you can either slide this washer on top if you like to give a little bit more stability with the wing nut, or you can do it without. So I'm going to just demonstrate it without the washer. And just make sure it's lined up over the bearing, and just simply twist it, and it will drop into the white portion. And everything drops back out, so just put it back in real quickly. I'm going to put the large washer here that seals up the white part. Just give it the bearing something to press against. It'd work better if I put the bearing in first. And with the washer in there, it'll just kind of stop the bearing when it gets to a fairly level location in the spinner. And there you go. It's pretty much dead even in the spinner, like it should be. Alright, so that takes care of the 608. Now for the 188, there's a little nut on there to keep that washer in place, which just seals up the assembly to make it a nice, neat, combined, everything in one. Don't have to chase parts. So we'll go with the stubby. And the nylon spacer, or the shim. And we'll put the washer on there. To give it a little bit something to push against. You can do it without the washer if you like, just up your preference. And this bearing is just a press fit, so it's not a big push. This particular bearing doesn't need to be glued. So there we go. Bearing removed, everything drops into the container. And we'll just reverse the process. Go with the backup washer just to keep things level. And I'm just going to not use the washer to press this back in. There we go. So that's should be fairly well installed in there. And there it's basically flush on both sides, so that's basically the general function of this bearing removal and installation tool. And I like it because it gives you a good grip as far as, stubborn bearings. Gives you a good grip to hold, so you have good leverage. And when you're done, you can put everything in one nice little complete package. And you can throw it in your toolbox, glove compartment, wherever you want to keep it. So this is the bearing removal tool version 2. Like I said, this is version 1. I like it because it's smaller, just 1/88. And just a little side note, this W right here, when I first got it, I went to take the original bearing out, and it was super hard. I couldn't get my tool to turn it or to push it, so I had to get a little bit of a little heat on it, use a little heat gun for about 2 minutes, and immediately put it on the tool. Broke right out with just a little bit of pressure. So whenever you have some that are really stubborn, if you really do too much torque on the tool, it will kind of spin the screw in the housing. That's why you need to go ahead and put a little heat on it. Works just fine. So a little bit of heat helps out as far as softening up that glue. And like I said, these are available on eBay, so if you're interested in one of these, they work quite well and reasonably priced. So if you have any interest about that, just take a look on eBay. They're there. Ship out the same day I get orders. So if you have any questions, just post in the comments or send me a message on eBay. Thank you.